Aaron Rodgers gets his Linus, his security blanket. Randall Cobb agrees to a 1-year deal with the Jets. No surprise there. What is surprising to me, somewhat, Jason, is when you hear Aaron Rodgers say, I plan on being at more than half of the offseason workouts. Does it surprise you at all that Aaron Rodgers not going to be there every step of the way with a brand new team? And yes, an offensive coordinator that he's familiar with, but a lot of teammates he's trying to work on this timing, and he could miss almost as much as half of the offseason workouts.
It annoys me. I don't know if it surprises me.
Yeah.
Look, I don't get – I like Aaron a lot. I think he's incredibly bright, and obviously he's one of the most gifted passers in the history of the game, right? There are a few people who can throw a ball like him from different angles, deliver a ball as accurately, all those things that people have talked about ad nauseum. I don't get, are you here to win or are you here to have off time? I understand guys have their off season. Excuse me, Dan. But what's really, truly important, especially as you get to the end of your career and you're in a new environment, every single day you're there is valuable to be around the guys and learn them, and not only learn who they are as people, but how they move as athletes and how you throw to them, how they adjust to things, how they see things. Are you on the same page? And, he pulled this stuff last year with a new receiving core, and they weren't on the same page until maybe the last 7 games.
Right.
Of the year. So, yeah, this is annoying to me.
Yeah, I would imagine it's annoying to Robert Saleh and the coaching staff as well as the general manager there with the Jets. Because I hear it, it's not a big surprise, but same thing. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, you have 2 more years. You have Patrick Mahomes has been to 3 times as many Super Bowls in his short career as you have in your entire career, and you got a shot here to win another one. Why not go all in? I just don't feel like he's going all in. All right, Jason.
And on top of that, this pathway ain't easy.
Right.
Talk about this. This is not going to be like the NFC North, which you dominated for so many years because there really wasn't that much competition. Like, you got to go up against Buffalo, a Miami team that's pretty stacked offensively. And, Belichick's in that division. You're going to get out of the division, and then we're not even talking about Mahomes and Herbert and Burrow. I mean, like, these little things that we talk about are so very important. And, this is like Brett Favre at the end of his career. And I know Mike Sherman gave him sort of carte blanche to miss a lot of time in the offseason. But, Brett Favre at the end of his career would take the offseason off, and I know it drove Mike McCarthy crazy after he took over for Sherman. But he couldn't get, Favre back in the building. And ultimately, that cost him some critical games, especially that Giants playoff game that they lost, which, to bring it back home, Eli probably remembers pretty well, that vaulted them to that Super Bowl. So, I don't get what Aaron Rodgers is about right now. Is he about football and being as great as he can, or is he about the personality of being Aaron Rodgers? I don't quite get it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.